Week 22 is here, and that's a palindrome. Fun fact. I mean, it's not as cool as ones like Race Car or Space Cars or Star Rats, whatever, I digress. New game time. Earthlock Festival of Magic is based on the core concept of every Japanese role-playing game that came before it. That is to say, there's a party system that you have, turn-based combat based on a variety of factors, very different characters who are somehow all drawn to the same path and have to work together on a single goal, amazing locations, and, a final boss who wants to destroy the world. That doesn't mean that Earthlock isn't unique and fun. I love the game, and as sure as I am that I've mentioned this multiple times before, I really hate grinding. Now, that's just the thing with this game. I can't put it down until I perfect it. It's a game that by the very end of the story, you're like 85-90% of the way there towards that perfection, and so that last 10 to 15%, you just want to get it done. I mean, that's really it. You want to finish it up, perfect the game, because that's one less thing you have just sitting there not done. It really sucks, but yeah, I feel like I have to do it. It's just how it is. It's super easy to get immersed in this world. The story itself definitely sets itself up for other forms of media to expand the universe that's created, whether that expansion happens in books, other forms of literature, comics, short stories, that sort of stuff, or maybe even like a game or two, a prequel, sequel sort of thing. It's a game that does require time because, it does follow the JRPG format. You need to learn different attacks and what enemies have what weaknesses and who is talking about who behind someone else's back. The biggest downside that I'm going to say about this game is definitely the lack of depth to the characters themselves. Now, as I said, this definitely gets set up for like more info and more things, but it feels like you're going to need that info to really understand the story. You have the opening cinematic, which kind of paints the picture a bit, but you don't have a lot of the stuff for the characters. Now, you do have one character who does have a journal that kind of keeps track as the story goes along, but that's more of one of those the story so far sort of thing where it gives bits of details, but at the end you find out all this information and it's kind of left up in the air what's going to happen next. Even when you go and complete the game, it just goes back to a save file from before. So it's not even something that you can have a beat the final boss and then continue sort of thing. But that isn't a reason to avoid this game at all. I mean, I already stated that I need to perfect it, and if it's given me that effect, then I think everyone should play it. But that's all for this week, and next week's hint is going to be pretty simple. Once again, like I always try to make them. Sometimes you gotta go fast, sometimes you gotta go faster. See you next week, people.